Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. Today we're going to do the Aries Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for what? It's December, holy shit. December 1st through the 7th. So, damn, this year flew by. Okay. Let's see what you guys have coming in for you for the week. You guys feel a little tense this week. Yeah. Like somebody's just really overwhelmed. And I don't think it's anything in particular. I think maybe you've just got a bunch of stuff happening at once. Just take a deep breath. It's only temporary, right? Okay. The first card we have is the Death card. I don't always see that as an ending. To me, it's more of a transformation than anything. And I do feel in general you're within yourself going through this major transformation, and just kind of, I feel like you're wanting to shed things. You're wanting to get rid of a certain pattern or certain patterns within your life. And maybe it's a particular person that you're dealing with. We have the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles he's very nurturing. He's about creating a home life that's financially stable, that's filled with luxury and comfort. He's a very good provider. In this deck, the way he has his nose turned up, it's almost that you're dealing with somebody who's kind of set in their ways, and you're wanting that, you're ready for that to be done. And maybe this person just doesn't really, if you're dealing with a connection with somebody, I feel like this person just, not that you're supposed to change in a connection, but this person is not making any changes to move the connection forward. I feel like we do have that followed by the Six of Cups. This does represent a soulmate relationship, a soulmate connection. I do want to say this has something to do with children. So maybe some of you are dealing with somebody who's, a parent to your children. And whether you're together or not, I feel like this person is kind of set in their ways about how to raise the children. And maybe it's something that you're not really agreeing with. Let's see what else we have. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups right here, and that's the card of being very independent, of working very hard towards something, of being able to enjoy something that you've worked hard for. I do feel to some extent, if you're dealing with another person, a connection with another person, to some extent, I feel that you both are kind of set in your ways, that you both have been maybe very independent for a long time, or maybe just, again, you've had your way of doing things in your life, and so has this person, and you have this connection to this person, and there's the desire to bring this connection together, because I feel overall with this Ten of Pentacles, this is a very strong connection, almost kind of that power couple connection. With this Ten of Wands in the middle, I do feel that it's maybe been in this very not negative, just kind of been in the same holding pattern. Again, because I feel like you both are kind of very independent, very set in your ways. I feel like you both are very strong-minded people. And so I feel within this connection, maybe there's not a lot of emotions expressed. This person might be the type of person that would, buy you something, but then never tell you that they love you. But that's their way of showing their love. I do want to say too that this does indicate somebody who's working a lot. Um, you know, really putting in a lot of hours, really putting in a lot of work. To the point that they're just exhausted. And so maybe you're dealing with somebody who works a lot because they want to have that financial stability. And so maybe you're just, you're feeling a little bit neglected because this person is working so much. But I do feel the person's intentions are to create something solid. There's a level of comfort, though, with things being the same. Yeah, okay. We have the Ace of Swords. That's the card of open and honest communication. It's the card of seeing the truth of something. With this, I want to say that maybe within this connection, if you are dealing with somebody who you do feel is your soulmate, and you do feel that soulmate connection, but there's been nothing expressed, because I don't feel that there's really a lot of emotions expressed, or at least there hasn't been lately. I do feel that there needs to be some open and honest communication. I feel that both of you, again, are kind of both set in your ways, and neither one of you is really willing to open up and communicate honestly. We do have this Seven of Swords, and that is somebody that's kind of avoiding something, somebody that's sneaking away. They usually say that this is a card of being dishonest, but it is followed by the King of Swords, and he's the one that he speaks the truth. He lives in his truth. He's not going to do the wrong thing. This might be that you're dealing with somebody that you've had a connection to, that they've been kind of avoiding something and you're paying a lot of attention to them. I feel like maybe you feel like they're doing something wrong. And to some extent I do, because there is this Five of Cups here, and that's the card of regret. Although I don't feel it has anything to do with another person. I do feel it's more of a personal thing with this person. Make it some more. Let's see what this. I want to say within this connection that a lot of the burden is that one person is feeling as if they're putting in all the work to this connection, and the other person is not. And this might be you. You might feel that you're putting in all this work. You're working, putting in all this effort, trying to keep the communication consistent, trying to do everything to keep this connection solid. But I feel that this other person just kind of has their nose up, and maybe doesn't want to deal with it right now. I do feel to some extent that this other person does have a lot on their mind. Again, I feel that they have something that they're very upset about, something that's really bringing them down. And I do want to say for some of you, it might have something to do with this person's children. But in the same sense, I do feel that this person is trying to do the right thing right now. But they're trying to do the right thing to get themselves stable right now. So their focus is not on the emotional connection that you have. And their focus hasn't even really been on communication, because I feel like they're kind of in a place that they don't even know how to express what they're going through. So again, I feel like they're just kind of turning their nose up. But with this Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Sorry, I said that backwards. And that's all about the truth. That's all about seeing the truth and knowing the truth, being aware of the truth. So whatever this difficulty is, there is going to be this communication between the two of you this week that is going to help you see things in a different light and help you see what the issue has been. Again, overall, I don't feel that it's anything to do with the connection in general. I just feel that, you know, you both are very strong energies, and you both have your focus on how you think that things should go. And the person that you're dealing with, I feel that is dealing with a lot of stress, and their comfort comes in feeling secure and stable within themselves and with where they are. And I feel that they're in a position right now where they're not feeling that they have that stability. And so I think that they're just in this energy of wanting to avoid feeling anything with this connection and trying to figure something out and get something stable within themselves. And again, I feel like a lot of it too might be somebody who just works a lot of hours. And so it's making you kind of feel left out within the connection. But this is all to bring that financial stability for both of you in this connection. So I don't feel the intentions are bad. But again, there will be that communication that you need this week. And I also want to say that this is a message saying be very clear in your communication. Don't communicate out of anger. Don't communicate when you're sad. You know, take time to ground yourself before you have a conversation with this person, and be very clear on what you want and how you see things, and also be willing to really listen to this person, so this person will open up to you more. Okay. Please check the description box for the link to my Facebook page for information on private paid readings. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I will be posting videos every day. And I am sending you guys much love. I hope you have an amazing week. Bye-bye.